Businesses are reopening. Schools will soon follow. And at the back of a lot of people's minds is liability. Who's responsible for outbreaks? What happens if you don't follow the rules? Here's investigative reporter Angie Rocono.
Lawmakers at all levels of government are trying to balance things out. Litigation is an important tool for accountability, but is it fair to hold businesses and institutions accountable for outbreaks? Some are warning this wave of litigation could be the next pandemic. Riverbend Nursing Home faces numerous lawsuits. The number of sick and dying patients is simply heartbreaking. More than 130 cases and at least 36 deaths are connected to this facility, according to the Wyandotte County Department of Health.
Overall, this has been extremely devastating to these families. Not only did their loved ones die alone, there was a huge lack of transparency.
Oki Long was 87. Johnny Dale was 60. Their families have both filed lawsuits, blaming Riverbend for wrongful deaths. The lawsuit accuses the company of failing to inform patients, families, and government officials of the outbreak, accuses Riverbend of not following social distancing guidelines, claims employees were not given proper protective gear, says the company failed to screen employees, and maintains one sick employee was allowed to work with a cough and fever, leading to the outbreak.
We would hope that all nursing homes would act reasonably under these circumstances. And we recognize that these are uncertain times. However, providing the only recourse being governmental inspections or governmental fines is not enough. We've seen it time and time again. It's not enough of a deterrent to keep these places from acting badly.
An attorney representing families says litigation will force responsibility and accountability. But nursing homes across the nation are pushing back. Missouri and Kansas are now among the states considering legislation offering nursing homes protection from coronavirus-related lawsuits.
You go to some place and it would be litigation heaven. And you'll never know where they caught it. You never know where they catch it. So we have to have something like that.
It's something that leaders and lawmakers are wanting to carefully balance. Outbreaks might be traced back to a restaurant, sporting event, or store. Businesses are already on edge. President Trump and other government leaders point out just the expense of litigation could be a tipping point. More than 700 coronavirus lawsuits were filed in April, according to Courthouse News. The cruise industry was a huge target. Walmart faces a lawsuit for the death of an employee.
Is that a concern for school districts?
Oh, sure. Yes. And that's why school districts carry insurance.
It's something even schools are thinking about. We sat down with Missouri School Board member Rhonda Gilstrap, who also sits on the board in Blue Springs.
Our main goal is to always keep our students safe. And that happened before the coronavirus hit. That's our goal, to always have a safe environment for our students to come.
Schools have a difficult road ahead, trying to map out responsible plans which follow guidelines in an environment clearly not designed for separation.
Things are going to look different. It's going to be a different norm. There's going to be a difference on the playground. There's going to be a difference in the cafeteria.
The Missouri School Board Association is providing information to districts across the state. One is opening jitters, understanding legal concerns of new cases in reopened schools. Click, and here's the first paragraph. School districts are looking forward to reopening for the 2020-2021 school year, but are concerned that they might be sued if someone claims to have contracted COVID-19 at school. We believe that when school districts have taken due care to contain and slow the spread of diseases, there is little basis for a successful legal claim. You need to balance that real liability threat with what is desperately needed. If you take schools, 20% of all students across Missouri lack internet access. And on top of that, hotline calls are down. Schools are an important safety net, so there's a serious danger if you don't reopen them. Angie Rocono, KC TV5 News.